Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Crust with me, Mangy Panda. So, cover a couple things that have taken place since our last episode. Let's take a look at the science tree. So, in social, we didn't do a whole lot. We're working on the training module here, so we can level up our people. We did get the mushroom farm down, so we can come down here and get into the hoverboards and some of the other decorations and stuff like that, so that we can start improving the quality of life for our colonists to make them a little happier so they work harder. Engineering, we got the smelting furnace Mark III. We've now unlocked the high-tech factory and all the alternate production recipes for it, which we will be getting into today. Fundamentals, we get the first upgrade of the MDR mining efficiency, so it'll reduce the amount of slag that the MDR gets. So these are some pretty important researches. We did get the cargo bay upgrade. We're working on mining speed and mining area right now so that we can get the mining area selection, which will allow us to set the MDR to have a much larger radius of where it mines, so we don't have to check on them as often. Speaking of the MDR, we come out of here. We have the one MDR we've rescued in the last episode. He is over here. We have renamed him Robert because he will be mining rare earth elements. He has a large truck that is hauling everything back and forth. As you can see, it's got 1,600 regolith and 300 rare earth. The majority of that regolith is slag. That's why we need those researches done. And if we come over here, so this was a red color like that. So you can see he's already mined a lot of that out. And if we look at the map there, there's some aluminum there, a little bit of silicone, and that's it. So we are going to have to probably move him. Well, eventually, yes, we will have to move him, but we really kind of need to find spot with titanium and rare earth would be nice. Like right there. There's some silicone there. I'm gonna pick up some iron too. That really would not be a bad spot to be in. As you see, you had one rover that was going around the base here, this guy right here, and scanning for doing the geological scan as well as the anomaly scans. So we now have quite a few anomalies marked, which we'll get into those when we get into outposts. Maybe the next episode, if not that, it'll be the one after. This little rover has been finishing up the last few POIs that we had, as well as just scanning around where they are at. We come in here, set up expeditions. Yeah, he's finished the last one. You know what? Before we get that done, one of the things we do need to do is we need a scientist. So that we can take care of the Hope 2 station. Down here on the base. So you see we've torn out all of this stuff over here. Everything's been moved down here. So we have our multi-regolith refineries are set up. They're fed in. If we come up here, this is the cargo dock where the trucks can come in and drop off the resources. And right now we're belting all the regolith and rare earth minerals down underground. The rest of the stuff is just staying here. Allow you guys to take stuff out of there as you need. Eventually we will belt the rest of the stuff out of here, but That's just what we've got for right now. They come into here. Rare earth goes in here. These two are two regoliths. We do need a belt there to there. That will work. That feed into our multi-regolith refineries. We are starting to back up, so we're probably going to have to add a couple more in. They come over here, feed in belts, go over to our what are these? I can't even remember. Smelting furnaces. And you see these are all upgraded to level 2. And then our smart concrete goes in right here. Goes into storages. There's 2 sets of boxes. The right side box that's set with the high priority. This is where the resources are stored that we're going to use for building and stuff like that. So it's high priority so that the drones will pick up from here first. Come up here. We have titanium plate pressing going on right here. We're making some components right here. And we're making electronics right here. And it's time to start expanding into some of the more advanced manufacturing that we have not really been doing a whole lot of. So, oops, not room planning. We want construction mode. So if we come into here, carbon fiber we're making, microcircuits we're making, components we're making, smart concrete. So we're all the way. Fuel, we were making fuel. I stopped making fuel for right now. Just while I was redoing everything. We'll get back into that, but we'll probably switch over to the methane recipe and just save our ice for making water and oxygen. Module terminals, we had been making those. We stopped. We need to get those going again. And they just take components and electronics, which we have right here. So we could put I keep hitting the wrong button. Put like 2 of those there. That'll work. We'll leave those there for right now. Come back in here. We have these somewhere can make a lot of things, none of which we are making right now. So nanotubes, plate, microprocessors, modular frames. These require gases, which we have the research on, but we haven't set up any extractors. We do have argon here in the base that we can harvest, as well as some methane. But for neon, we do need to set up what I can't even think of what they're called now. The outposts. That's it. But we do need to start manufacturing all of these things, especially like modular frames, drilling plates. We'll use a lot of those, as well as microprocessors, so we can stop buying them when we're wanting to expand our CPU capacity. Whoops. High-tech factory. So a couple additional things that we can start making, like the can't make here. So like the control modules, energy cells, and the super capacitors, and we need neon for that. We need helium-3 for that, which we're not getting because that takes outpost. But also some alternate recipes, so for like components, instead of using steel and titanium plates, we can switch to titanium plates for some carbon fiber and silicone. Don't really want to do that. Modular frames, we could be making them for aluminum, steel, and smart concrete. We're in here, we're making them with titanium plates and smart concrete. We could switch our microcircuits, switch out, basically we're switching the carbon fiber and some aluminum for the rare earths. Just some alternate recipes for some different things that we could get into. One of the good ones is this one here for nanotubes, because otherwise it requires a carbon fiber, which we need a lot of carbon fiber for other things. I'd rather, and we don't produce it super quickly, so I'd rather save it for other things rather than dumping it into nanotubes. But first off, we're not making a lot of aluminum right now. Trying to figure out if I want to run this recipe right here or this recipe right here. Probably this one for right now. So we want to set up. We will be making modular frames. Three should be good for right now on that. Oops. Beryllium plates, aluminum, and rare earth. Gases. See, I'd like to get in this, but we don't have the gases right now. We definitely want the microprocessors. We can maybe just 2 of those for right now. All right, let's get that stuff going. We need some storages. You there. Power is just going to be in the way. Put it over here. And we don't need a whole lot of these. Hold on here. For building, so we'll just put in wall storage. Of course, you're backwards. That will bother me. Okay, power. You go to there, and from there to there. And my cargo pod is ready. That's our scientist. Excellent. Drop him off. Go to the surface. You. And who is you? Well, I guess for right now, you can go over there and run a geological scan. Okay, there's our scientist. We will take this guy, and you will go to this would be easier to do it from here. Atlas. Okay. let's get back down here. All right, power. No, didn't want that. Need to probably seriously redo the power grid. Let's get some belts here right now. Okay, we got those going. Urgent contract on Earth, 100 carbon fiber. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, send that, and let's get some power going. And we get rid of that. Another urgent contract on the moon. I'll think about it. We don't. Okay. And you are making modular brains. You guys do not have power yet. You are modular. And you are microprocessors. All right, so you need and you need that to there. This will go to here. There, there, there. And the other thing you need is bricks. Bricks. Bricks are right here. There. 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 Why does it look like you're not connected in? Because you're not. Okay. You should be set there. All right. You need components. And microcircuits. Circuits are here. That. And components. you across here like that. And get there, and there, build all of that. Okay. Get one of these belts. Okay, got that done. All right, you are making your multiple frames. And you need microcircuits, which we just have right here. That, and you also need to have silicone, which we have right here. You guys should not get connected. Okay. Okay, silicone has started going. There we go. Oh, we're wasting science points. We're wasting orange science. Okay. May need to adjust the belt speed here, or are they just still buffering? No.
Research complete.
Hold that thought. Flip. Flip. No. Research. We got the training module. Excellent. And flip. Belts. You will go to you. You will go to you. Build that. And you come here, and you go to there. And build all that. Let's get some power. And belt you to there. You to there. Build that. You to there. You to there. Those are set up. We need to run you to there. there. And there. You. There. And there. And that one can go to there. And we should be good. Probably going to need to change this. That is okay. And you. And you. You're not getting enough electronics. All right, so you use 3, so that's 6, 12. You produce 3, so I should be making 6 extra, but I'm also siphoning it off for here. We are wasting blue science. Well, in that case, why don't you work on... This is just going to take a little while to get stabilized. And we are going to fill those up soon.
Research complete.
Come on, guys, you just need to kind of rev up against that. In the mining area. Still need to get that finished. Engineering. We'll probably get that. Yep, that will work. What do you not have? Titanium. Titanium. Using enough titanium. You simply don't have the titanium. Not much we can do about that. Give me an anomaly scan. There is something over here. Oh, whoops. We kind of forgot something important there. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot of bricks that we needed to get rid of. Okay, we're good. All right, let's look at some contracts. We have a lot of titanium. You notice a lot of this is in Russian because I'm not playing on the beta branch, and so as they're adding new things, the programmers for this game are Eastern Europeans. So, like I guess the common language that they have amongst themselves is Russian. So a lot of stuff is in Russian. At least I think that's Russian. I don't know. Anyways, and then it gets translated to English later. So since I'm on the beta, a lot of stuff that they're adding is just in the default language. 200 blue science. We could do that one. Turn around. Let's get that one done. Really also want to start setting up automated or speed up our delivery process. We can't fully automate it yet, but we can start belting resources into flight control centers. And you. Okay. Investigate that refinery. You. Scanny, and there's something off over in this direction. So that'll probably be next episode. Yeah, I think so. All right. Run that geological scan. Okay, you guys are. Oh, because these aren't built yet. Okay. Why are you not built? You have everything. Okay, how many of those are in front of me? Oh, why they're not?
Research complete.
Smart concrete factory upgrade. Good. Try this again. Okay, good. Got that contract completed. Let's look at something else. Okay, got that going. And you. Scanny. Oh, you found something here, and there's something. Okay, come on, move. No. You. Why you not? There we go. this way. Okay. Yeah, we need to empty these. So for right now, you guys can go into there. And you will prioritize that output. Are you scanning? There's nothing there. All right, let's just put you into science mode for right now. All right, and okay, so we went past it, move to there. Is there another pick up resources? It works right there. Okay, we're going to get on this. We need one more brick. And go into research mode. Contract available.
Research
Moon.
complete.
And yeah, we'll think about our research. Okay, we got the mining speed. Perfect. We can get that. That is kind of important. Okay, and we are good there. Did we get these built finally? Yes, we did. Okay, let's lock you. Let's delete you. Let's lock you. No, what's wrong with lock you? And set you as the priority. And right, so you're using 120, so a tier 1 belt, but it is not. You are the one, so you need upgraded. You are the one you need upgraded. So we have 360. So these need to be tier 4s. good enough to start. Make sure these things are staying empty. Okay, why are... Oh. Oops, we belted these in wrong. Alright, and you... And you will build into there. You... So I'm going to connect it. I have built all there. You need to construct the floor. Whoopsie. Okay, and you. Okay, give those a minute to clear out, see how things are going. You full of resource. No. Resources. I think I have any roads on me. Do I have drones on me? No, I don't. Okay. Alright, and yeah, our power is starting to become an issue. Okay, you are flowing. Why are you... Upgrade you and you. You are level 2. You are level 2. Okay, our silicon level is going down. That's good. All right, so we need, come up here. We need a training module. That is under science. Yes. So let's just put our training module. Built these extra rooms so that we could like start partitioning out the base, making it more habitable for our people. Yeah, for right now, this needs to be already know that I have that stuff. We'll check. So the training module lets us train our people. So if we come in here and we look at, say, Ralph, okay, you can see he has skills. Engineer is 2, scientist is 2, cook is 0. But if they do the things, they earn experience, and then they can train. So he actually has enough experience to train cook to level 1. So shouldn't be cooking. He should just be doing engineer things. You should just be doing engineer things. I guess we'll put them on that they can do sciencey things too. You are a medic. You are set to. I want you doing botany things. I just want you to do medic things. You are a cook. I want you doing medic things. I just want you cooking. You are a botanist. You're also a decent cook. And you should just be doing sciencey things. All right, that works. Okay. Anyways, then what this allows them to do is they come sit here, spend some amount of time, and then they learn that skill. And then they can start leveling up again. Okay. Well, we did get those CPUs done. Now that we're producing our own. Excellent, excellent. Contracts. What do we have available? I like something with some green surface science. That is pretty easy. Okay, yeah, we couldn't pass that one up. Oh, you had a little bit of green science. Yeah. You don't take hardly anything. All right, that will work. Emptying you guys out. You are empty. Means we can get rid of those. Okay. Good. How are we doing here? Good. All right. So if we come in here and we want bigger CPUs, we need. Okay, so we're not making classical, we're not making control. So that needs to be some of the next things we make. Assembler, can you make? You need argon. You do not. Or should we get into? So how many do you produce? You produce 30.
Research complete.
Okay, that is done. Yeah. Feeling we're gonna need conveyor mark 5 soon. want that sooner rather than later. Okay. All right, so there we go. We have so you can see this guy, he's training to get his botany to 5. He's training to get his botany to 4. And set that on high priority so that hopefully people will go their way. All right, should we just get into gases? Problem with gases is the pipes. So pipes are very nice because pipes will carry all 3 types of gases in an unlimited supply. You don't use a lot of gas anyways, but you don't have to upgrade them, level like you do your conveyor belts and stuff like that. But they're very expensive. If we come in here to gas, so if we put this here, you can see it's at its maximum length, which is not that far. It's 58,000. So it gets really expensive really fast. Now, if we come up here to the surface, we do have some gas deposits. There are 3 of them, I believe, over in this. Okay, so here's one right here. So, and then we'll just mark these. There's another one there. There's another one right there. And I'm pretty sure that's it. Now, these all produce argon and methane, but they do not produce neon. For neon, we need to go out on the map and set up an outpost. Now, to be able to use them, we need to run the pipes to a conveyor lift and take them downstairs. Where are we at downstairs? So if I put... It would not be a bad spot for a conveyor lift. All right, we'll put a conveyor lift in there. We will, let's go back up to the surface. You're going to need power. We'll run power from you. To you. All right, contract completed. Excellent. We will need to run a pipe from you. Like that. Okay. And we will also want some storages. And the storages are nice because, again, it doesn't matter. I can put the storages here. And the gas flows any direction, however much we need. All right, and I can't set my storage on that yet. All right, you are idle outside the base. Is there another... You're all bring resources. No, I don't really want to do... And we'll get that set up. What do we not have? We probably don't have the carbon nanotubes. We only have 4 plasteel. We do have the carbon nanotubes. It's the plasteel. Market. It's not that expensive. Let's get that built. All right. So action high-tech factory. So we're not producing duraluminum plates. We need to produce duraluminum plates. So we need aluminum and rare earths. We got rare earths right there. We got aluminum right here. So if we put these here and we say you're going to make duraluminum plates. And that should work, and we want some power. Okay, and let's get to, I know I want storage. We want you here, belt, out there. All right, and you will be storing to our aluminum plate. You will be storing to our aluminum plate. Okay, and we'll get those built. Let's get that, and that is a priority. Okay, our cargo pod is ready. It works.
Objective achieved.
Okay. We could use, do we still have, we still got like 2,000 of each. Get some orange science. I don't have composites. Okay, let's get that built up. All right, after several days of intense work, our engineers and drones have finally breached the interior of the destroyed station. Now we have exact coordinates of the explosion epicenter on the moon. And I can say with confidence it was not an asteroid. Something exploded directly on the surface, and we need to find out what. I strongly recommend organizing an expedition for detailed investigation. Gotcha. Whoever is behind this has taken too many lives. It's a miracle we managed to survive or to save anyone at all. Something tells me we already know exactly who is behind this. Don't jump to conclusions, Ledger, until we have proof. It's best to hold off on accusations. Okay. So we will find out who blew up the moon. Not you. You. Is there a new expedition? No. But you could spend some money on the private lab, which I think I will do. Turn that off. You can go here and investigate. Okay. Alrighty. What are... Oh, you're my conveyor elevator. What is that right there? Alright, guys. I think that's where we're going to call this episode for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a like. And if you want to see more content like this, please subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.